Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Samaj and we're back at it with another video. As you guys can see from today by the title and by the thumbnail, today's the day we drop the sauce on how to make this smooth court. So let's get into it. For those of you guys who don't know what the smooth court is, this is the court right here. This right here, the court, I call it the Boston Airlines, that's where I'm from. As you can see, this is a smooth court, the NBA logo at the half court, and yeah, that's really it. So we can go into how to make this court. So the first thing we want to see about this, you get this court. About this court, they have no lines. It's pretty smooth. It's a court that gets into people's heads. This court, I like it a lot. When you first use it, it's hard to get used to it, but the more and more you use it, but the more and more you use it, the more and more you get used to it. I'll try throwing some clips here of people that's going out of bounds or throwing bad passes or just like not knowing where the court is, because as you can see, it's a big rectangle. For the arena, you could use any arena you want. I like the one with the most spacing. I like arena 4. You can use any arena you want. Any arena is smooth. Like you can use 11. You can use any arena, but me personally, I just like 4 because like the spacing is like a lot of space. The seats are pushed back a little bit. For the court floor, you want it to be standard. You could do it with any other one, like you could do it with parquet or herringbone or honeycomb, but I like standard because standard just looks smooth and it's kind of hard to see. Like right here, you can see the half court line to an extent, but it's kind of hard to see it. You have to like really focus up and look. For the outer perimeter wood, I would put it on medium. You could put it on light. You can mess around with it if you want. I personally like it on medium. I put no color for the outside perimeter. Inside perimeter wood, I have that on medium. So I have all the woods on medium just to make sure that like it's bright. You know, you want to get that bronze color, golden brown. Like that color is perfect, because right now like, it's really hard to see the 3-point line. Like I could barely see it myself. I see the free throw line arc, I see somewhat of the baseline, but like I know what half court is because the NBA logo. For the apron, we have no color. The free throw circle, no color. You basically want to make everything smooth. So like as you can see in Nick Young's face, like what? Because people will come see this court and be like, yo, what is this? And their brain starts hurting and start doing bad stuff, like throwing out of bounds, running out of bounds, not knowing the players are, hitting the backcourt. For the colors, you can see it's this brownish color. To get this color, you would have to go to the Milwaukee Bucks, and this beigeish color right here, you click that, and then you just tap L2, like it can make it black so you guys can see out of bounds, and then you just mess around with the color wheel until it gets smooth and it blends in with the court. So right here, perfect. But I might do a little bit. So like right here, smooth. It's hard to see the baseline, but you can make it white. But you just gotta mess around with the color wheel. You could do it lighter with different colors. You can mess around with it as much as you want. But ultimately, just make it, this is where you want to start, is this beigeish color, and then you just mess around with the color wheel. You do that for every place. So you can do it for half court, the jump ball circle, center circle, the 3-point line, baseline, out of bounds, outside key, inside key, everything. You make it all the same color. I kind of might have to change, where is it? The sidelines. I'll do that later. And then you could add text if you want. Me personally, I don't want to add text because it gives people like a hint of where out of bounds is. This court is to be as toxic as you possibly can. Like you could put an image. You put like I have no image to make the logo whatever you want. I mean everything plain. You could add whatever you want. It's your arena. You can choose what you want. This is just for the main court, so it's hard for people to see. And then Jumbotron. You put whatever Jumbotron you want. I got the Hall of Fame fancy footwork. The scores table is important, so you can use scores table 4 where it pushes everything back. Scores tables 5 is okay, but people would know because the chairs. Scores tables 1 is cheese. Like that one's cheese. It's 1 and 4, which honestly the best ones to use. You could use 2 as well, but I personally like scores tables 4. 4 is really smooth for me. And then you could add whatever you want. I got the Twitch, the YouTube, just do it. If you won't spend VC, I got all this stuff on my thing. So the seating, you want to make the seatings black. Like I tried doing it with the beigeish color, but like that doesn't really help as much because the seating right there doesn't change. Like on the sideline, that one doesn't change. So I'll just keep that at black. Change that back. Boom. For baskets, you can do the same little beigeish color for the hoop. It helps a little bit, not really, because like to create that color of the floor is kind of hard. Sound effects, you can do whatever you want. And yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks in Freestyle, so like people could be like, yo, what the hell? So let's go to Freestyle. Alright, so now that we're in Freestyle, you can see it right here. Your opponent usually inbounds it right here. I have to change the color of the baseline, but they'll inbound it right here, and their player would be like right here. They'll inbound it and it'll be out of bounds right there. So coming up the court, a lot of people come right here, and if you're pressing, like sending your extending pressure on defense, and it gets right here, now people are trapped. They don't know where out of bounds is. Like they can go right here, out of bounds, boom, or backcourt be right here. So if we send a double team around this area right now, like over here, a lot of people will get out of bounds, turnovers, and you get the ball back in your favor. A lot of people, they try to D-pass you out of bounds. Like, that's what I like about this course. So the D-pass, you have like basically another defender in the sideline being able to push people out of bounds. And then a lot of people, the biggest thing people do is that they shoot threes from like really far, because you can't really see the 3-point line. So they really shoot from like right here, and then they'll miss every single time. But knowing the 3-point line is literally like right here, so it'll be a bucket every trip. Most cards with Hall of Fame range centers still would miss a shot because you're basically shooting at half court. You see, like, I don't use shot meter, but usually that's how it goes. And then a lot of people, they get frustrated because how I do with the black jerseys, so the jerseys as well, I'll get into that as well. With the jerseys, what you want to do is put the jerseys at the same, you want to make your home jerseys black and your away jerseys white. When you make your away jerseys white, it literally makes all 10, it hurts you at first, but the more and more you get used to it, the better it gets. So like you're used to knowing who your players are, your icons. Me specifically, I already know what players I use. So like whenever I do use like the all white, people do get confused and tend to throw out of bounds passes or throw it right into my hand. But that's really about it. The dark colors, a lot of people's uniforms are usually black. So when it's black on this court, on defense, you're just gonna see literally 5 jersey people. Sorry for that. 5 black colored jersey people on 5 other people with colored jerseys or dark jerseys, and that's gonna cause them to have like a little brain malfunction. At the same time, they're still trying to comprehend why there's no backcourt or why there's no sideline. With that being said, like a lot of people are gonna throw bad passes. They're gonna take ill-advised shots from like over here. Like a lot of people will miss shots. But now I'll show you guys some gameplay what actually happens in game. So in game, that's what happens a lot. A lot of people tend to get turnovers and throw bad passes and all that. Here guys, this is inside gameplay of how people would just throw stuff and it go out of bounds. I get a turnover on this play right here. It's a bad pass by me, but you see how he runs to the baseline. I deflect it, he throws it, and he goes out of bounds. This is one of the many things that happens. On this play is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, people being out of bounds. Right now, look at Dwayne Wade. He's in the corner. He doesn't know where he's going. That's tough! Passes to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay's out of bounds. Right there, opponent gets mad. Gives a little timeout. He's doing his settings. And yeah, I know the clips weren't too much. I did have a lot of my storage wiped, but you guys get the point of it. The court, it's a blank court, and it gets a lot of people confused on spacing. And if you guys have the same jersey and everything's clustered together, it ruins the spacing of the court, and you can get a lot of steals. A lot of people will panic and they won't know what to do. The last part I will show you is the jerseys. For the jerseys, the uniforms, like I said, you want the home uniform to be dark black, and you want the away uniform to be white. What this does is mixes up with other people on the court, because people when they're home, they usually have white jerseys or uniforms, and when they're away, they have black. So when you're at your court, you have the black jerseys with the black uniforms against someone who has the same thing. So it just mixes up. It's the whole thing. It's all a mental thing to get into people's heads. But that's mainly it. If anybody is new, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be doing a stream later on today. You guys can see by the MT amount. We'll be doing a crazy giveaway after I pick up a couple cards for the team. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't, please subscribe, like up the channel. There'll be more videos coming and more streams where we give away MT coming soon. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who watched this video, and I hope you guys all have a good day. Thank you, and Samaji.